With the upcoming release of Season 5, which is set to be the final season of Stranger Things, I have decided to rewatch all the previous seasons, starting with Season 1. And to get this right off the bat, this season holds up beautifully. It really stands on its own as a standalone story. The plot and the characters are really tightly written here. This season has 3 distinct plot lines. One involving the kids, the other involving the teenagers, and the third involving the adults. Each of these 3 plot lines are trying to piece together the mysterious disappearance of Will Byers, or Barb. Remember Justice for Barb? Each of them kind of find their own piece of the puzzle, and throughout the season they rarely intersect, but at the very end of the season they all come together to finally piece together the greater mystery of the season in a very satisfying way. I also love how humanistic and grounded the stakes are in this season. Yes, there is the overarching mystery of the Upside Down, but at its core, this season is about a mother frantically trying to bring her child home, a police chief rediscovering his humanity and learning to forgive himself after a terrible personal tragedy in his life, teenagers coming of age, and kids going on a grand adventure trying to find their friend. And the 3 main plot lines have a very distinct tone among themselves, but they never feel tonally inconsistent with the greater overarching tone of the show. And yes, obviously this show takes place during the 80s, and it borrows heavily from the works of Stephen King and Steven Spielberg, but it uses the elements from those stories gracefully and appropriately, and in this season in particular, it never crosses the line into playing into our nostalgia. Honestly, if the Duffer Brothers had decided to end the series after season 1, this would have gone down in history as one of the greatest miniseries ever made. Season 1 of Stranger Things easily gets a 10 out of 10.